So this is our stator department. This is where we have our storage of stators prior to shipping. We are a big exporter. We export about 80% of the stators that we manufacture. Currently we manufacture about 60,000 stators a year. We're ramping that up to close to 100,000 stators a year, but 80% of the stators we make are exported out of the United States. So we're a very big exporter. Okay. The stator has two helixes to it. This is one and this is the other. So when you lay a core in here that has a single helix, what it does is, if it's on this side, it creates a cavity. So now you have a cavity, and as the rotor turns, that cavity then moves along through the stator. So by putting a single helix rotor with a double helix stator together, you create cavities. These are some of our smaller stators, and this is for an MD pump, this is for a metering pump. But the point of showing you the stator is that we make stators this size, and we also make stators up to 18 feet and 12 inches in diameter, and we make everything in between. So, and we do it all here.
And all these have that same unique design.
They all have the same similar geometries. Some geometries are different depending on the pressures, the applications, the flows, and things that you're trying to achieve. This is our stator production area, and this is where we build up all of our large stators prior to injection molding. And we have a number of cores, autoclaves, injection equipment, and ovens in here. And the point of the ovens, and the reason there's so many of them, is that molding rubber and keeping the dimensional quality is all about time and temperature. So we keep all of our processes at a constant temperature to be able to produce a quality product. So this is the other process that's used for making stators, and this is injection molding, and it's very, very similar to plastic injection molding in that we heat up and inject the raw material into a 4-cavity mold. And while the rubber is in that mold, it's curing at a high temperature over a short period of time, and then once the mold opens and the parts come out, they're complete. There's no further processing required on the parts. One of the things that's unique about our business is not uncommon for engineers to be writing specification for 6 months, and then the next day they want their pump. So we will stage, assemble, test, paint a pump, and ship it in 1 day. It's not uncommon for us to do that. And one of the things that allows us to do that is this oven. This is an infrared oven where we have the capability to dry epoxy paints in 20 minutes. As opposed to 24 to 48 hours for most epoxies.
And how hot does this oven get?
It gets it's capable of getting very hot, but we typically run at about 200 degrees.
200 degrees Fahrenheit?
Fahrenheit,
okay.
Yes.